Hey everyone, and welcome back to another spoiler-free World of Warcraft Legion video. Today I'm going to be giving you an overview, more of a comparison actually, of the combat animations for Melee. This, in my opinion, is one of the largest improvements that the game has actually made, and don't worry, I'm going to shut up very soon and give you a look at 4 different specs that I'm going to be using as examples. So, we've got Fury Warrior, Outlaw Rogue, Retribution Paladin, and of course, Frost Death Knight. The point of this video is to show you the improvement in quality, not necessarily go through every single potential ability, and the abilities that I've singled out are the ones that really do show the difference quite well, and that allow for an easy comparison. So I'm going to let the footage roll, and after all of this is done, I'll talk a little bit more and you'll get some more uncut, unedited gameplay to see what the actual flow looks like. And there we have it. Gotta say, it's pretty damn impressive when you look at them side by side. I mean, especially the likes of Whirlwind. So how has this really affected or impacted the game? Does it matter, right? Surely these are just visuals. Well, no, it actually makes a ginormous difference in terms of how the game feels to play. If all of your abilities, if all of your buttons feel rubbish, then it's not going to be very good at all. Now, if you think about it, when you're playing a game, what actually is happening is you are pressing a button with your finger, and then you are going to get a visual with, that you see with your eyes, and then some sort of nice sound that you hear with your ears. That's a very important component. Often we always just think of numbers and the more intellectual sort of part of things. What is the optimum DPS rotation, etc, etc, etc. But when you're playing a game, what you really want is an ability to feel brilliant to use. And of course, that's all audio-visual. That aspect of things has been drastically increased with this game. It feels brilliant, and I mean, in comparison to playing WildStar, in comparison to playing SWTOR, it's right up there with a lot of those newer wave MMOs that are coming out with big, flashy, complex animations. World of Warcraft's doing a brilliant job, stands right beside them, and in many ways exceeds them. One of the things that actually impressed me the most is the new sound effects. The sound effects are brilliant. They are so much more, well, I almost want to say tangible, if you know what I mean. I think they've got more texture, they feel more real, a little bit less... When I say I think they feel less processed, it may be the case that they are more processed, but you know what I mean. I think the end result is absolutely something that is just a credit to the sound design team, and the animations themselves are an absolute credit to the animators. If you look at those animations and then read Disney's principles of animation, I think these do a far better job of implementing those principles than the previous system. You definitely see that, the weapons accelerate into the strike. You get a very, very clear visual representation of the moment of the strike, and then they sort of fly off and slow a little bit down to give you a strong follow-through. And that idea of weight and follow-through, like, that is one of the biggest sort of Disney principles that were laid out by, I forget the name of the book, years ago by two of Disney's best animators. And they are things that just work when it comes to doing motion graphics, when it comes to doing anything that involves moving. And Blizzard seems to have implemented it extremely well here. Of course, we also have the likes of the vapor trails and various different things like that. And one thing that does impress me is that they've managed to make the animations tie together quite a bit nicer. Also, do bear in mind that this is only alpha, and according to Blizzard, the human male is basically doing the best at the minute. It's the most far along in terms of their development for these new animations. I did throw a night elf female in there just to show what a different race would look like, and I think her animations, while they were not as good as the humans one, they were a massive improvement over what's currently in the game. So that's it for me, guys. I just thought I'd give you this little spoiler-free overview. I thought it'd be pretty damn fun. And yeah, let me know what you think about the new animations down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.